Hello, friends. Welcome to weekly chart review session. This is today's September 12th, Sunday, and this one is from the chart readers. We have got pretty good number of symbols today to review. Let's get started. The first symbol is ZOM, ZOM, Zomedica. So the stock is currently consolidating around like 50 cents. Um, it has got a good support around this level because we see some huge volume here, and it has tested its the previous high of 2.98. In case if the stock remains above 50 cents, it will remain bullish and it will try to retest 1.82 in coming days, I mean, coming weeks actually. So, but again, this is a penny stock, so just be careful. So just look for some bulls coming in here, okay? Uh, I mean, PHUN, Funware. Let's look at the daily chart for this one. No, so not a good one. Okay, so this one seems to be testing its 23.6% of the stability retracement. If in case if it crosses 1.25, so only then it becomes bullish and it can retest 1.65 and 1.97 and 2.29. However, right now the stock is really testing its low level. So not too much of a downside, maybe 50%, but you might expect like 200, 300% in case if it really goes up. Or maybe it is trying to form a huge cup, but for that it takes a time. Not for maybe swing trading at this moment, because the movement is not that high. But again, come up with your strategies based on these key levels. Like I think in this case, it is $1 is a good support here. So as long as it stays above $1, so the next resistance will be 1.25, and then the rest of it. Okay. Let's move on to RAAS. We have seen, I mean, we are seeing a good volume here actually. So 30 million volume that has come up, and also stock has really bottomed out here around 4.3. Hopefully, this has a good potential to go towards 10 because of the good volume here. You can see here, seems to be getting a good volume. So just keep an eye on this, and in case if it really gets some momentum above $5, so maybe it will retest its 7 and 7.42, and then it might go towards 10. Okay. ANY, any right now, interestingly, stock has got, I mean, formed a nice base for a quite long time, maybe 2-3 years now. In case if it crosses this 8.5 level, the next stop will be around 15 and then 20. So just keep a close watch on this one. Yeah. So it has formed a nice base here. So hopefully it holds this 8.75 and goes above. Okay. So looks pretty interesting chart. So just keep an eye on this level, 8.75 to 9. AVTR, Aventure Inc. Right now, the stock is pretty bullish and it is making constant higher highs. Right now, there is no bearish activity that we can see here. So if one has entered, so just keep a trailing stop loss, or else there is no top for this right now. It is just that moving very bullishly. Okay. I'm not sure whether it's a new buy can happen at this level, but one can enter with a, you know, trailing stop loss because it's making constant higher highs. Okay, so let's get to AI. So AI is like has got a very good support around 47. So as long as the stock remains above 47, you can see it's a bullish momentum towards 61. In case if it breaks 47, so then you can expect around 33, 35 level. Let's move on to AMC. Very interesting chart. So a lot of confidence was low here, but however, it did consolidate very well in this range between 30 and 35. But now stock has really moved up, and as long as it stays above 48, you may see that it might hit 60 and then 65, and it might go towards 98 also. Okay, so right now the chart is looking pretty bullish. So just keep strict stop losses because the movement is pretty wild for AMC at this moment. Okay, so DKNG. DKNG is really testing its resistance around at 64 level. So if it crosses 64, then you can expect 74 and then higher. But right now it is consolidating between 61 and 65. So that's the range where it is. New consolidation is happening. The new direction will start only if it crosses 65. So it's going to move higher. So if it fails 61, so then it might test 54. Okay, so it's basically the $10 up or $10 down. Z. Okay, as far as Zillow is concerned, it is almost tested its low. I mean, it's testing its low support level. So around 85 looks like a very good point for entry. So it has to hold this level, 85. Yes. However, we look at the 4-hour chart. So we can see that stock has constantly, tested this 148 level, then it broke 125 level, and then it broke 104 level, and it is testing that 89 level. So if it breaks that, one in between one support is that 85, but the strong support will be around 81. Let's look at the AMD. As far as the AMD is concerned, a nice consolidation here. Again, one more consolidation range that has come up here, somewhere between 105 to 120 will be the new consolidation range for AMD. So just wait for, just keep a close eye on between this 102 and 104 for some good entry, points. TSM, nice consolidation again between 108 and 119. So, and after that, the stock has really gone above 119. So as long as it remains above 119, it's going to make its new high of 142 and beyond. AFRM, right now, there's a good two volumes you can see here, and the stock has really taken a good spike here, like almost from 91 to 126. The stock is now going to oscillate between 109 to 125. So that is the new range for AFRM before it breaks this level. Oh, sorry. Let's do a range for this one. This one seems to be around this range. We can expect some consolidation. Okay. So any pullback to 108 or 105, so it will be a good entry point for AFRM. ENPH. ENPH has done some interesting things here. Like first of all, it consolidated in this range, but it broke that the range around 175, and then it reconsolidated between 140 and 175, and then it broke that too. However, it came back up, and then it is making another consolidation. So if it holds this 160 level, I mean, if it breaks 160 level, so then you're going to see more downside around 109 or so. Otherwise, if it holds this 160, so then you can see more highs going forward. But right now, very interesting, point where ENPH current price is. So just be careful around this level. So it can just take a sharp, downside like to 109, or it can just go to 229. So indecisive at this moment. Disney, it's looks very bullish right now. As you can see here, stock is consolidating between 170 to 185. So if it crosses above 185, so then you can see 203 and 223 and then higher. Okay, but overall the stock is consolidating very well between 170 and 185 range. Nvidia. So Nvidia, after this short consolidation, it just went up. It is holding this level somewhere between this, a new consolidation range, a small consolidation range. So if it breaks 223 or 220, so then it might just test 210, the next level. So just wait for just to see whether it really holds 220, 210, or it breaks and comes back into this consolidation range the way Amazon did it. But otherwise, if it crosses 230 only, then we can see more upwards for Nvidia, or else it's just going to consolidate in this range. Okay, let's move on to Square, SQ. Square is trading in a nice range. So right now there is one more channel that it is oscillating in. So if it holds the current level of 250, so then again it's going to retest 312, that level, in order to test the upper end of this channel. If it breaks this, maybe you can see around 225 as a next good support level. Okay. Microsoft is, I mean, overall it is bullish. It did break above this channel, and then it is trying to test the 292 level. So in case if it falls to maximum, you can just look at some bullish momentum here when it touches the upper end of the channel. Okay, and let's move on to the Zoom. ZM. Zoom actually, as you can see here, it did break here around 305. In case if it breaks around 292, then it's going to test 270 range. So it is right now in the consolidation range. So the range will be 275 to 300. So that's the range. But however, you can see there is a huge volume that has come up here. Let's see what kind of a candle it is. Yes, it's a gap down and with a huge volume. So hopefully it holds this level. So if it goes below 288, you can see more downward momentum towards 230, or else it's going to come back and do the gap filling around 330 or 340. Okay, so that's the range for Zoom. Let's move on to the next one. Snow, SNOW. As far as snow is concerned, it has really tested 316 level and it moved as per our expectation. It did retest this level, and then the new consolidation range will be this. If it holds this level and then crosses about 327 or so, then you can see more upwards towards 429 for it to reclaim its previous high, or else it might come back to around 300 level. Okay, so that is the snow. Let's look at mRNA. As far as the mRNA is concerned, stock is still looking bullish and trying to make new highs of 497 and beyond. So whoever is entering, so they need to have, because of wild move, so one needs to manage the risk very closely. Short term, if you want to really see, as long as it holds like 440 level, this is the range I can say. Below 440, then it's going to test the 400. Above 464, it is going to retest 498 and beyond. So just keep an eye on 464 and 440. So that's the range for mRNA. As far as ISRG is concerned, right now it is oscillating between this range of 1014 to 1087. If it breaks this 1014, so then it's going to test around 894 level. Just keep an eye on this level. Okay. Let's get that. Okay. So let's keep an eye up to 892, whether if it falls, because before that it has to really break this 985 level too. Okay. So just keep an eye on this for this important levels of 106. 1016. Okay, so let's also try to draw the retracement and see where it stands. Yep. So looks like the next stop will be around 999. If it breaks 999, so the next stop will be 930. Okay, so with strong support around 999 and 931. In case if it has to, if it holds that, then we can see more bullish, momentum. But keep these levels in mind for any strategies that you would like to make. Okay. So that's all for this week's chart review session. So again, thank you for watching, and all the best for the coming week. In case if you're trading some of these stocks. Happy investing, guys. Talk to you next week.